Take me somewhere to warmer weather, to something better than here right now. 'Cause the days get longer, the nights grow colder, a lonely shoulder when you're not around.
This is Mulligans, where life gets messy, love gets complicated, and second chances just might save the day. Let's begin. Chapter 30. Bertie perilously rested the Jack of Hearts onto the shoulders of the Queen of Diamonds and the Two of Spades. She pulled her hand away cautiously and then mime-clapped with excitement as the Jack remained perched on its place in the house of cards. She sat cross-legged on the living room floor with Tyler and Bree, carefully crafting these unstable homes, doomed to crumble with the smallest tremor. "What's going to happen, Tyler?" Bertie asked. "What do you mean?" Tyler looked at his younger sister while selecting another card from the deck. "Will I ever see you again? After the summer?" Tyler carefully set the 9 of clubs in a teepee with the 6 of diamonds and winked at Bree conspiratorially. "Of course you will." "But I never see Chase anymore. Since you guys broke up, I never see him. If Mom and Dad break up, I'm scared I'll never see them again either." Tyler rested a hand on Bertie's knee. "Mom and Dad might not split up. They might stay together. They don't know yet. They're talking it through." Bertie drew another card from the deck and spun it thoughtfully between her fingers. "I think that's what you should do with Chase." Bree looked from Bertie to Tyler and just raised her eyebrows. She didn't have anything to say. The message was coming through loud and clear. Stacy and Nathan sat side by side on the little wooden bench on the dock. Stacy turned and saw that her husband was silently crying. "You need to go, don't you?" He just looked at her and nodded, unable to even bring himself to say it. "I know." Nathan gritted his teeth and looked up at the sky as if another answer might be waiting there. "But Bertie..." "She'll see you, we all will," Stacy assured him, placing a hand on his shoulder. "I just need to find this piece of me. And you need space to do it, I know." Stacy took a deep breath. "I guess we have to tell the kids." They looked at each other, knowing it was the right answer, but knowing didn't make it any easier. Their eyes drifted to the lake house, taking it all in. The blue truck rumbled to a stop as it pulled up in front of the Davidsons. The boys looked at each other for a second, and Jared gave Chase an encouraging smile. There wasn't going to be any immediate romance between them. Chase knew that. He had to get to a comfortable place with himself before even considering bringing someone into his mess. But when he was ready, he sure hoped he found someone as supportive as Jared. They'd both grown over the summer, and maybe one day there'd be an opportunity for them to grow together. Chase returned the smile and hopped out, grabbing the canvas from the back of the truck. He crossed the backyard and quietly climbed the stairs to the patio, resting the painting on the side table against the house. He set a small flower pot in front of the painting to brace it and retraced his steps down the stairs and across the yard. "Chase, wait." He turned to see Tyler, standing with his arms crossed in front of the guest cottage. "Tyler, I was just..." He started, but realized there was no use explaining. He doubted anything he said would make a difference at this point. "My dad's leaving," Tyler interrupted him, his voice low and quiet. Chase's eyes filled with tears. There was nothing to say. "I'm really sorry, man." "Me too. But I know now that it wasn't your fault." "Thank you. Tyler, I know I don't deserve it. But I miss you. I hope there's a day we can be friends again." Tyler didn't budge. "Okay, well, I better get going," Chase said and turned to leave. "Take care of yourself, okay?" Tyler called after him. "Go Steelers, right?" Chase turned and looked at his friend and knew he was getting the biggest gift he would ever receive. It was unwarranted, undeserved, and it broke his heart. He nodded and for the first time really felt and understood what love was. Go Steelers. "Hey everyone, come look what I found!" Bertie yelled from the patio and Tyler turned to go with a little wave. Chase walked down the Davidsons' driveway and could hear them gathering on the patio. He hopped back in the blue truck and turned to Jared. "I'm ready." They drove in silence to the bus depot. Soon autumn would paint the passing trees with its red, orange, and yellow brushes, and all of this would pass like a dream as university classes began once again. The truck slowed to a stop, and Chase paused with his hand on the door latch. "Thank you for everything. Not that we can go back and change things, but I wish I could," Jared said, his hands firmly on the steering wheel. "Yeah, me too," Chase said, and hopped out of the truck, grabbing his duffel bags and easel from the back. He leaned back in the window before heading inside. "You know, we have a pretty good football team at school. You should think about it. It's only a 4-hour drive." "You think they're looking for a gay running back?" "I hope so." Chase turned and waved, and a seed of hope began to grow inside him that maybe, just maybe, they'd get a second chance at their first time. The Davidson family gathered on the patio. No one said a word. They simply looked at the painting and the image reflected back at them. Chase had painted how he'd seen them and how he'd hoped they'd remain, a vibrant, happy family. "I don't want you to go, Daddy," Bertie said, reaching for her father's hand. "I know. We'll see each other all the time, I promise," he said, pointing to the painting. "That's still us. It just might look a little different from time to time."
Take me somewhere to warmer weather, to something better than here right now. 'Cause the days get longer, the nights grow colder, and lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight.